Yesterday was a great day. I was able to get out and go to Gloucester, Massachusetts. I've seen the Hammond Castle Museum. I went to the Gloucester Fisherman Memorial. I went to the lighthouse, and then I took a ride over to Rockport, Massachusetts. So join me. Hello everybody, it's Mike, the Baldadonis. Boom! If you're watching me for the very first time and want to know what my channel's about, well, my channel is about being relatable to you, one way or the other. Do you know somebody that's been in prison? I spent 5 years, 3 months in prison. Do you know people with health concerns or maybe handicap? Well, I did steroids for 5 years and I had a heart attack, and I still have health issues because of that. That's been 20 years since that happened to me. I talk about my current condition, which is migraines that go to vertigo. I've been dealing with that for 6 years. Having this type of vertigo is due from environmental pollution. VOCs in your house. Anything that has a chemical affects me to where I get a migraine and goes right to vertigo or severe dizziness. Just like getting off a roller coaster ride, or anything that makes you go like this, coming off an amusement park ride. That's how I felt for 6 years. But I've gotten better in the past year and a half. Now I'm able to get outside and take my life back. And that's why I'm doing this video, is so I can encourage or inspire some people, not everybody, to get outside and take their life back. Inspiring to hope that others can just get out of the house, even if it's for 15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, half a day. I go by myself. I take these little road trips all over New England, and I film it for you. I film it for me too, but it's to show everybody else that have some kind of health concern that they can do it too. All right? So please, try to get out there and take your life back. That's all I'm trying to promote here, okay? So yesterday, I went to Gloucester, Mass. Gloucester, Mass, living in Boston area. I'm from the Boston area, Everett, Massachusetts. That's where I grew up. There's plenty of seaside towns all over and up and down New England. Gloucester, Massachusetts, it's nice. I don't go there often because it's like the way it is, it's a little time consuming. With the traffic, forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, but anyways, I decided to go up to Gloucester yesterday. Now, I went on the old Google, typing in things to do in Gloucester. And one of them, actually the very first thing that popped up, was the Hammond Museum. And that's a castle. I never knew there was a castle there. I'm 50 years old, and I've never heard of the Hammond Castle. So I decided to take a ride up there. Now, I'm not going to get too much into it because I am exhausted. I'm just being honest. Yesterday was a long day, and for editing purposes, I tried to get some of the places that I did yesterday and make it before I did this video. I get about 6 or 7 hours in for a 2-minute video and a 4-minute video. Not even the castle part. So yeah, it's time consuming editing. If you know anything about editing, you know my pain. So anyways, Go into the castle. This guy Hammond, John Hammond, he is an inventor from the 1920s until he passed away in, I believe, in the 60s. And he knew Tesla, he knew Edison, he knew Rockefeller Jr. He rubbed elbows with all the rich people. His father was very wealthy. I think he was in mining. So he was already wealthy to begin with, but his claim to fame is remote control. So anything that's remote control related, you can thank him. Your door opener, your car keys, beep, beep. Your drone, what else? You name it. Anything that your RC cars, your remote control cars, that's all because of him. And he did stuff for the military like missiles. So he became even more wealthier. Okay, so this house was unbelievable. This castle was very unique, right on the water of Gloucester, and that is a view. Unbelievable view. So again, I'm not going to get too much into it because I have other things to talk about. I just want to squeeze it all into this video. The thing about this castle was he was very eclectic with religious artifacts everywhere, all over the place. He had Walt Disney sleep over the house. He has like a pool that at any time you can just drain it. He has this weather system inside of this area where the pool is. So you can walk through and he can hit the switch and it rains. So there's plenty of videos on YouTube that you can watch yourself. Okay, so I'm not going to get too far into it. Again, like I said, it's just part of what I did yesterday to get me out of the house because I can now. Okay. Also, I go by myself. You should also go by yourself. Stop waiting for somebody to come along. I have plenty of friends that want to go do things with me. Yet when the time comes, all of a sudden plans change. I get frustrated. I lose a day of filming, because at any time it could rain or whatever the case may be. This video should have been made last week because I waited on somebody and at the last moment they canceled on me. That's why I don't go with anybody. Neither should you. Just take yourself and go somewhere and enjoy your life, your experiences. So after going to the castle, I took a little ride and I went up to the memorial, the Fisherman Memorial. Obviously it's called the memorial because Gloucester is a fishing town, or it used to be. And for so many lives to be lost at the sea, they made a nice little memorial. Yeah, it was really nice. And while I'm there, people just love to talk to me. They see me with my shirt on, or they see me with the camera and I'm taking all the pictures and they're like, what are you doing? So I had an 81-year-old man yesterday that's hanging out with me while I was doing some of the video. And he was cool as hell. I forget his name. I'm not sure if it was Alan or something. If you're watching, I apologize if I forget your name, but he was a cool guy. He was 81 years old, still skis, canoes, swims. He does it all. Does it all. I'm 50 years old and I can't do anything. My body's killing me. 81 years old and he's still doing everything. So good for you, my man. Good for you. So after the memorial, I took a ride up the coast and I went to see the lighthouse. I've been in Gloucester besides taking a ride to look at a car or to a wedding or something like that. So I don't recall seeing the sights, but I had that deja vu feeling. So you go to these small neighborhoods and I'm going to see this lighthouse. And I'm like, have I been here before? You know that feeling? You're sitting there like, that looks familiar. So I must have been to this place before. Anyways, I get to the lighthouse, I walk out, I do a nice little film. I see it there. So I take the little video, I come back, I put the drone up in the air, only for another gentleman to come next to me, and he's talking to me. I have the drone going, and I lost the footage because he wouldn't leave me alone. So I was slightly upset that I didn't get the view from the drone, but whatever, no big deal. So after that, where did I go? Driving through this neighborhood, these are multi-million-dollar homes. And I felt very out of place. Even though it's a public road to get through to see the lighthouse, the neighborhood lets you know that you don't belong there. It's very nice, and I felt uncomfortable driving through it. I knew I didn't belong there, but it is a public road, and I was able to get in and out, but wow, what a beautiful, beautiful town. So after that, I took the ride up to Rockport. Now, Rockport is gorgeous. So I'm gonna let you watch that with some music, but I just want the message to be, get out of the house, take your life back, go out and do something, even if you have to do it by yourself, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. There's many people out there that will love to exchange their lives for mine. I have friends that are in wheelchairs for the rest of their lives, or born being in a wheelchair. I have many friends that have so many different issues, you know, cancer. People lose their legs because they have diabetes, you know, you name it. There's a lot of health problems out there in the world. And I'm just sharing some of mine with you. So get out there, take your life back, okay? So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out.
save me, save me. I'm losing every day.